Y'all, I did my very first quick weave this weekend. It was actually done on my daughter. She is turning 13 in 9 days. And so to kick off her teenage era, we wanted to do a photo shoot, right? So this is the day before the photo shoot. And I decided I want to do the hairstyle myself, right? Save some money. Why not? So the first thing I did was washed and conditioned her hair, and then I brought her upstairs so that I could detangle it. After I detangled her hair, I then blow dried it. And after blow drying it, I wasn't trying to get it super straight with the blow dryer because y'all know with quick weaves, you're going to braid a good portion of the hair anyways, right? So after I blow dried it, I then started to separate the hair into the different sections that I needed. And y'all remember, this is my very first time ever doing quick weaves. I did watch a few YouTubes just to get a general idea of the products I may need, as well as the process, right, to doing a half up, half down quick weave style. So once I sectioned off that front part, I then went ahead and just tucked it away, and then I continued dividing the hair. After I got the back divided, I went ahead and braided that down because the entire back of her hair is going to be basically where I glued the quick weave in. So I got all of that braided. I ended up connecting each braid to the next braid, if that makes sense, so that none of the hair was hanging down. When I finished all the braids, the last tail piece, I decided to sew down so that it wouldn't be poking out. Granted, I did not have to do that because the hair is going under a cap. So it was like not really necessary. But hey, I know how to sew it down, so why not do it, you know? So yes, that's me connecting it, double checking to make sure the hair is not tight. After doing my braids, I went ahead and put the cap on. Since this is my first time, I was learning just different things I would do differently the next time. And a lot of that is making sure I put the cap further on her head so that it's just better fitted. To ease my own anxiety, after it glued, I tugged at it to make sure it wouldn't come off. But then I still went through with a little thread and made sure the cap was sewn to her braids a little bit too. And after that, I was like, okay, let's go ahead and glue the hair. So I glued the hair in a U-shaped form, meaning each track that I laid it in a U shape. So from ear to ear, secure it in place. I used the 30-second glue, that little brand, and then yeah, that's me pressing it, and then you'll see me get the blow dryer to add some heat just to make sure it was locked in. After I finished gluing the tracks, I moved to the front, where I basically just spent time pressing out her hair so that when I was ready to get it slicked back into the ponytail, it would go smoothly. Ironing her hair in all the little sections. Once I got all the hair flat ironed, I used some Got2b spray and my blow dryer to get it hard and sleek back into the ponytail. Her hair is pretty long, her natural hair, so I literally had to like loop her braid up to make it shorter, if that makes sense. And I just secured that with a rubber band. I was so tired of fooling with that glue and how messy it was, so when I attached the weave ponytail, I secured it with a rubber band, and then I went ahead and just wrapped that hair. I started at the end of my braid and I wrapped it very tight, and I worked my way up all the way until I got to the very end of that plait. This is me just taking my time, you know. I did speed this video up because y'all would have saw me like, I don't know, I think it was like almost an hour long. I'm like, ain't no way we're gonna get this under 10 minutes. So yeah, I sped up a lot of this process. And yeah, I just kept wrapping the hair until I got to the very, very top. Like, you're not even going to be able to see that red hair bow that I used to pull her ponytail back. And once I got to the very end, I did use a little glue to secure that last part of the track. Okay, so once the ponytail was secure, I then worked hard on making it a bun because we decided we wanted to do a half up, half down style, but not like a hanging ponytail. We wanted more of like a fan bun type look. I don't even know if it's called a fan bun, but anyways, you guys will see what I mean at the end. So I used hair bows to secure the bun, and then I also used some bobby pins because she is a cheerleader, so we want to make sure if she's flipping, running, whatever the case may be, that this bun holds up. Now, we don't plan to have this hairstyle for long, but we do want to wear it for at least a week. Again, the photo shoot is tomorrow, but we're also doing some fun things this upcoming weekend with her friends. So it'll be good if we could get like a full week out of this style. But yeah, so I am securing the hair. As you can see, that's what I mean about the fan, how some of the hair is like spiked up. But yeah, so after that, I just went through with the flat iron to make sure the back of the hair was flat ironed. And then I also flat ironed that front part that you see up there that I have like tucked away. I went and flat ironed that too. Since she does have good length in her natural hair, I did not add any tracks to the front. And I may go back and add tracks later. I'm not sure, but for now, this look sufficed, right? It gave everything we wanted it to do and more. I did so good for my very first time. This is the end of how it came out, and I should get her pictures in 2 days. So y'all have to follow me so you can see that end result. So cute.